you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance.
Steps in now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball, and he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today, and he'll
aggressive at bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game. No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks,
and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead. Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Carlos Gonzalez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mariano racing back. Now, Luis Sardinas. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. He's around first, heading for two, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the fourth hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Tyler Goodell will be next. Hit hard toward second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And he's safe. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Now in the box, Rob Segedin. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And that brings in Taylor Featherston. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
There's a shot out to right center field. And this will find the heart of Triples Alley out near the 421 sign. Goodell rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Digging in now, Ross Stripling. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. Hit sharply toward the right side. Mazzara is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score.
Leading out for the Giants.
In there for strike one. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Anton Mariano sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. Bouncer down the line, but it's foul, strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Third baseman, Robbie.
Stepping into the box, Robbie Kovalenko. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
0-2, here it is. Popped up. Featherston is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants leave one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Juan Gratterall. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And they'll have to chase it down out around the 382 sign. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Harold Reynolds, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, the series didn't start the way they wanted to. Clearly, you lose the first 2 games, then you win yesterday. That's why a win today gives you a split. You salvage the series. Well, that's a big hit right there. You might be wondering why they hold the runner up. Now you have bases loaded. Anytime you have no outs, you don't want to force that guy to be thrown out. Now you put the pressure on the defense with the bases loaded.
Raul Murillo is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting away. Into the box, Luis Sardinas. And this is going to find the alley as he might have a game. 1 run scores. Yelich scores. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's 8-0.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll be off the wall in right center. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Ryan Healy will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Ryan Healy.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazzara racing back up into the arcade and out of here.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Cron. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Ross Stripling. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Roman Quinn will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Roman Quinn.
back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Juan Gratterall. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Mariano racing back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now
in is Christian Yelich.
Center fielder, Christian.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Shot toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit. His 3rd of the game.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
In now, Luis Sardinas to right field, and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Mariano going back on it. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. And that brings in Taylor Featherston. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back home runs.
Wow, that's the 4th home run in a row by this team. Somebody I thought would get knocked down. They haven't knocked anybody down. They stepped up. They're swinging the bats. 4 guys in a row. Can they go for 5?
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! That's back-to-back 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 1st home run of the season as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Roman Quinn.
Center fielder, Roman Quinn.
Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
That's going to go down as a no-doubt base hit, but what an effort by the outfielder. That ball just nicked off his glove. Now, it's a good thing, on the other hand, it didn't go any further because he could have advanced a long ways on that play.
Juan Gratterall steps in now. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. In is Christian Yelich. As he rips it on the ground to second. To his left, Jimenez. And it's in time at first. Ryan Healy is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play 3rd now. Cody Reed enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Standing in, Gary DaCosta. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Jorge Jimenez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7.
Digging in, Darren Hoffman. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Just hung in there on that one.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Giants are down. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Number 6. Carlos
shot back up the middle, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in once again, Luis Sardinas. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Left fielder,
Tyler Goodell will be next. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Ryan Healy.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy. Line to the right side. And another base hit for him now. 3 for 3 in this one. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Stepping in now, Taylor Featherston. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Batting 9th.
In now, Cody Reed. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Rougned Odor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Rougned Odor.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Lined back over second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Tony Tuttle is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. Hit in the air to right field. In there, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Throw into second. And he is thrown out trying for the double, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here.
Number 8, shortstop.
Ready once again, Luis Sardinhas. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. In there, strike 1. Here's the pitch. And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his 3rd double of the game. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Liriano on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Big inning for him, though. Tyler Glasnow is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Cody Reyes is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. 1 out. Into the box now, Tony Tuttle. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Anton Liriano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Into the cove, but foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Giant. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Rip toward the gap in right. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now batting.
And that brings in Taylor Featherston. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Oh, and he turns another one around here, and his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Career homer number 149. As this lead got even wider. Tim Fedorovich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 72, Tim Fedorovich.
A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. Juan Graterol steps in now. as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball's hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In is Christian Yelich. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by ShowTrack. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder
Tyler Goodell will be next. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Ryan Healy. Bullet back up the middle. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Taylor Featherston. Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run.
Well, that was quick. He didn't waste any time. Bases are loaded. Swings at the first pitch, and boom! Grand slam on the first pitch. That's being aggressive and having it pay off.
C.J. Cron will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Jock Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
Line towards center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1, as the runner will retreat to first. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Juan Gratterall.
Ready for another shot now. Juan Gratterall. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Max Stassi will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 12, Max Stassi.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Liriano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Christian Yelich. He's 5 for 6 to this point. Andrew Benintendi will look for some 2-out magic here, as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Andrew Benintendi.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Onto the garden netting and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 296 in his career, as they just continue to pour it on here. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 5 for 6 to this point. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. I don't know about you, partner, but I'm out of breath after watching 13 men cross the plate here this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Dodgers lead it 43-0. Max Stassi will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 12.
Andrew Benintendi will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Number 18, Andrew Benintendi.
Jake Thompson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Brian Alonso will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Nomar Mazara goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Jesse Hahn answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Luis Sardinas. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the 5th inning will start with a leadoff double.
The pitcher number 30.
Now to the plate, Jesse Hahn. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Manuel Margot will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Sardinas is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Healy. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Albert Almora will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw goes to third. Too late, and he's safe at third. And that brings in Taylor Featherston. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Stepping up to the plate, Max Stassi. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 triple years. He'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Sanchez.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is... Hector Sanchez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Chris Archer will come on in relief now, as he does in nearly every game. This will be his 99th appearance of the season. Gary DaCosta is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Jimenez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Jose De Leon, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jorge Jimenez becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. Tyler Anderson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that retires the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Stepping in, Jock Peterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder number 31, Jock.
Hit sharply Peterson on the ground. Jimenez is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting,
Juan Gratterall will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Throw won't get him.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez as he rips it on the ground to second. The second for one, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Digging in to try it again, Cody Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tyler Danish is into the ball game now as he'll make his fifth appearance of the season here.
Now pitching for the
Sends
Dodgers,
that one out of play for strike one.
Tyler Danish.
And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting,
Andy Jeffries will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Popped high in the air. Sardinius is there for it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 2.
Ready for another chance. Anton Liriano. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Julio Urias, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Sanchez has got it, and the side is retired. Ken Morales comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Hit hard towards center, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they're going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Jurickson Profar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Shot toward right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Travis Jankowski will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 16, Travis.
Ryan Healy stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Sardinius rounds the corner and is headed home. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. Ready for another shot now. Taylor Featherston. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, I love when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over it to drive in the run.
Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Hector Sanchez. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay, and he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
Well, the outfield did a nice job of getting that ball back in. That ball's hitting shallow right center field, but because it hung long enough, the runner at second had to hold up, and the outfield doesn't get it in quick, they may continue to send him.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Line to the right side. Mazzara is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So 2 runs on 5 hits. No error. Clayton Kershaw enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Brian Alonso is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Corey Seager is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
Kevin Kiermaier is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Tyler Naquin is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, third baseman,
Felix Hernandez comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Giants. Juan Graterol steps in now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Juan Graterol.
Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Mariano ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall. He still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base. Brian Dozier is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. That's in there, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, he turned on that fastball right there, ripped the line drive, and scored the run easy.
Third baseman.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. 2 runs scored. The relay throw. Throw to third will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Taylor Featherston. And a chance to pile on here. 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6. Mariano ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Digging in once again, Hector Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Hard liner toward short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. This is pulled into right. And that's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, it couldn't have worked out any better. The 9-hitter gets a single and moves the lead runner to third. Now you're first and third, and here comes the top of the order.
Juan Graterol steps in now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Mariano looks up, and it's gone.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Here's Corey Seager as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit.
The batter,
riding in once again, Luis Sardinas. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Shot back up the middle. Mariano is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
From the stretch. Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. Gone! Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Healy looking to follow up that bases clearing triple he had in his last at-bat. Line towards center field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But not before. Brock Stewart enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Brock Stewart.
Down the third baseline. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Jorge Jimenez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He was looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
So we got him swinging. Jorge Jimenez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Cody Reyes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Here's a high pop-up. Gratterall is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for San Francisco, and they remain well behind. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ricky Sandoval will come on now, and he'll slide into the will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And a good way to start the 9th as he's in with a leadoff double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Hector Sanchez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. The runner from second crosses the plate, and the throw in gets away from him.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Tyler Naquin, and that's in there, base hit. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. A tag, and he's out trying to tag up there. It's a double play. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground. In now, Rich Rodriguez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2.
He's in trouble now, Matt. He measured the first one, and then the same pitch, and he swings through it. Oh, that's a hopeless feeling as a hitter.
A quick out number 1.
Up next for the Giants.
Settling in now, Anton Liriano. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Late that time for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
chop foul over towards the coaching box. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, left fielder
Brian Alonso is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Tons of runs in this one. The Dodgers, with the division best 104th winner, Cody Reed, claims the win out of the
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your win. 3. Ball 4. 3. First base.
Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We've got nobody out here in inning number 5.
Catcher Jake.
Now he tries to hold back, but he makes contact here, and this is looped foul. The 0-1 on its way. Back up the middle. Fedorovich ranging up the middle onto first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. Quinn has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder Pablo Alaniz.
Ready once again, Pablo Alaniz. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Just a tick behind for a strike. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
He really needed this big night to get going. 3rd hit tonight. He's setting the trend for the rest of this series. I'm curious how they're going to pitch him the rest of the way out.
Elliot Camacho is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run. Striding in once again, Max Stassi. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting.
In now, Tim Fedorovich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers retire. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fedorovich gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Volpe. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here comes another 0-2. And another foul ball. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Quinn. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, pitcher, Lucas Giolito.
Digging in to try it again, Lucas Giolito hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6.
Oh, man, is Mother Nature letting us have it right now. Seems like it's coming down harder than it has all night.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Segedin is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
First delivery to him on the way.
Corey Seager.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Zepeda going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
The batter.
Into the box,
fielder,
Roman Quinn. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Rougned Odor. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hard liner to center field. Sato is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ready for another shot now. Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Stepping in now, Kenley Jansen, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Line drive to left. Profar rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 5-5 ball game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Todd Peoples enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot.
Now batting, third baseman, Bob Sutherland. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 33, Jesse Cobb. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 51, Tyler Glasnow. Now running at second base, number 40, Sean Wall. And throwing at first base, number 17.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Let's play ball. He's safe.
Your attention, please.
Take your base, ball
Now
four.
pitching for the Dodgers, number 74, Kenley Jansen. Now pitching for Washington, number 15, Andreas Gonzalez.
Play ball. Ball four. Take your base. Take your base. Ball four. Three. He's safe. Ball four. Take your base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, Jesse Cobb. Number 34.
Ball four. Take your base. Take your base. Ball four.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Three.
Tyler Glasnow. Now pitching for Washington, number
Ball
21,
four. Take your base.
Joe
Take your base. Ball
Payne.
four.
And welcome in, everybody, as we join you now with nobody out in the ninth inning. Jose Escalona will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Pablo Alanis is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Rougned Odor. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that base hit inches them a little bit closer. Now they've got two runners on. You get one more guy on. You're down 4. You're looking for that grand slam to tie. The next guy gets on. It sets up for that big granny opportunity.
Jock Peterson
rips this one to first. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Tyler Glasnow.
Max Stassi will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Max Stassi.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Sato going back on it. Still ranging back. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. Rodney Seibel is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Into the box, Hector Sanchez as he rips it on the ground to second. Crow gets him 2 down. And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bullet back up the middle. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the bottom of the ninth is still alive after the 2-out success.
Woo, that's one of those chuck and duck. He just smoked that ball right back up the middle.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play. And Jock Peterson will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Chris Archer.
Number 31, Jock.
Alexis Velasco takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner goes for third. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Huston is right there. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Ready for another chance? Roman Quinn. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Quinn is digging for home. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall. And this ball game is over.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Nats combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-2. Heading into today, the Nationals sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The St. Louis Cardinals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets, 9-8. At the moment, the Mets sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, 20 games out of first, while the Cardinals are in 4th place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cincinnati Reds knocked out 12 hits as a team as they crushed the Cubs 8-2. Right now, the Cubs are in 2nd place in the NL Central, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard, while the Reds are 3rd in the division, 19 games out of first. The Brewers went deep 4 times as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-3. As of today, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Brewers are atop the division.
Play ball.
Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 4th inning with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Tim Fedorovich. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Fernandez has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Roman Quinn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Villanueva looks up. Gone!
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Villanueva on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Digging in once again, Max Stassi. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Profar here to put it away for the first out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ozzie Navarro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fedorovich gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder number 20.
Ready once again, Cesar Villanueva. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
Stassi has a play, and that retires the side. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Well, balls are flying all over the ballpark in this one here, right here, man. Leadoff single, another one here in the middle innings to get things going. This has been a great offensive performance by both teams.
Stepping in now, Tim Fedorovich, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Well, back-to-back line drives. They're hitting the ball hard. I'll tell you what, this is a little gut check right now for the pitcher.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Fernandez looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Hey, there are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Rougned Odor. Swing and a drive out to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 45 home runs now on the campaign, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
In now, Jurickson Profar. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Jock Peterson will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Now time called to the plate as he'll step out. And there's the fourth wide one. So now the double play perhaps in order with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more. Mac.
Nope. Ball four.
Stassi. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle. Digging in to try it again. Rob Segedin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Bullet back up the middle. This nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. 1 run is scored. And the throw in gets away from him. It's cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score.
With the bases loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind an account, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
And here's ball 4, so that'll put runners at the corners here with nobody out.
The shortstop, Tim Federovic.
Ready for another shot now, Tim Federovic.
Oh, that's ball 4.
He singled his last time up. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Corey Seager. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the stretch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate. So he'll step out and ask for time. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
And a surprising intentional walk here as that will now load the bases.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Jock Peterson now. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Well, that was quick. He didn't waste any time. Bases are loaded. Swings at the first pitch and boom! Grand slam on the first pitch. That's being aggressive and having it pay off.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Right fielder.
No, ball 4.
And a surprising intentional walk here as that will now load the bases.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Fedorovich.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Fedorovich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Corey Seager, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run scores. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
Center fielder, Roman Quinn.
Stepping in now, Roman Quinn. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready now, Rougned Odor. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. The second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Zach Eflin, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away. Now to the plate, Jock Peterson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
The pitcher's acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit.
Time out. I got him.
Now at the plate, Tim Fedorovich. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Sanchez is on his way home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Hector Sanchez will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Tyler Glasnow takes over to start the 6th.
Play ball.
Hector Sanchez. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 33, Jesse Tom. Pinch hitting for San Diego, Number 20, Robbie Joyner. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 44, Nate Thompson. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
30-27 tonight. The Dodgers earn their 109th win, best in the division. Ross Stripling earns win number 15 on the year. Kenley Jansen closes the door for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network. Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Dodgers tallied 5 home runs overall as they bested the visiting Padres 30-27. The win was their 6th straight as a team. As of today, the Dodgers are atop the NL West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Padres are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Cecil Dunn drove in 4 as the Twins downed the Rockies 6-3. Heading into today, the Twins sit in second place in the AL Central Division, 1 game out of first. And the Rockies sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Arizona Diamondbacks pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-1. Looking at the standings, the Diamondbacks sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Giants are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Phillies total 11 hits as they pulverized the Braves 6-0. At the moment, the Braves sit in 1st place in the National League East Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Phillies have now clinched one of 2 NL wildcard spots with the win. The Nats cracked 16 hits on the day as they beat the visiting Marlins 9-5. Right now, the Nationals sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Larry Bennett grabbed win number 9 this year, leading the Mets to the win over the Cardinals 3-1. As of today, the Mets are in 3rd place in the NL East, 19 games out of first. And the Cardinals sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Chicago Cubs pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 2-0. Looking at the standings, the Cubs are in 2nd place in the NL Central, but they
Fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Benji Ogle, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues.
So coming to the plate, Dave Bullinger, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black, but what umpire doesn't?
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, I tell you what, this is one of those pitcher's parks you come in and you go, uh-oh, I could be 0 for 15 if I don't execute. And how do you execute in a pitcher's park? They throw you outside, take that base hit to right field.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing. Digging in now, Hector Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Catcher, Hector Sanchez.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Fernandez looks up, gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run to lead off.
Batting second. Leading out for the Padres.
Chopped weakly to the left.
Spencer Diaz.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting sixth.
Now to the plate, Frank Tobin. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Play ball.
So digging in now, George Fernandez is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Marshall Stallings.
At the plate, Marshall Stallings. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9th.
Now in the box, Steven Villalobos. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will
Play ball.
Leading off for the Dodgers. Leading off for San Diego.
chop foul over towards the dugout.
Dave Bollinger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Sardinhas has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Sergio Cabral comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sardinhas is there on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Center fielder number 27, Cesar.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to third of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in for
Leading off the 4th for the Dodgers.
Digging in to try it again, Spencer Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit on the ground out to short, fielded by Sardinhas. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Eddie Gomes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Frank Tobin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Healy in foul ground, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Some action out.
Play ball.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way to short.
Left fielder, George Fernandez.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Hey, when the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marshall Stallings. And they start him out away with a called strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Found himself down 0-2. Battles through these tough pitches right here, and then gets to the fifth pitch. Never gave up, continued to fight, and what do you know, base hit on the fifth pitch.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Dave Bullinger, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Grounded, foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. James Takahashi enters to do the pitching in the
Number 2.
into the windup and the pitch.
Leading out for the Padres.
Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Well, he got ahead early 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with, because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Cesar Villanueva, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Hit hard to third. Healy brings it in, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Spencer. Diaz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Another one sent foul. Breaking ball, called 3rd strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Digging in once again, Eddie Gomes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Frank Tobin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Standing in, George Fernandez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. Slow roller left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Marshall Stallings. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Bryant Bankston will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Bryant Bankston.
Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Into the box, Dave Bullinger. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This one.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Lawrence Donaldson enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field. Villanueva patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting, left fielder.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Villanueva is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Standing in, Sergio Cabral. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
In now, Spencer Diaz. He grounds it sharply to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Ready now, Eddie Gomes. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
The batter number
Stepping
22,
in, Frank Tobin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Left fielder, George Fernandez.
At the plate, George Fernandez. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And no one will get this one. 2 out, bases loaded. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. Now 3 runs are in. Throw won't get him.
Top of the 9th inning, he comes up with a big hit to tie the game here. Now can they drive him home himself and maybe put him ahead?
That's popped up now towards short right field. Featherston is there for it, and that ends the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there.
Now playing right field.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, Hector Sanchez, looking to get that go-ahead run over to third as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And the runner's coming home. On the bunt attempt is popped up. And he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate. And he'll try to get back now. The switch hitter, Antoine Mann. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Well, he had a lot of opportunities. You knew eventually he was going to get a hit as hot as he's been, but to extend that streak, what a remarkable streak he is on.
Riding in once again, Cesar Villanueva. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Ross Stripling comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Kiermaier has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in once again, Eddie Gomes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give him.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Meyer will stick around as he'll take over right field.
Now playing right field.
Ready once again, Taylor Featherston. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Shot back up the middle. Another shot. Ryan Healy. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Luis Sardinas. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Hit hard towards center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you...
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the AL Central, the Detroit Tigers snapped their 5-game losing streak as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 2-1. At the moment, the Twins are in second place in the AL Central, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wildcard, while the Tigers are atop the division, 1 game ahead of second. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Play ball. He's safe. He's safe.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League.
Play ball. He's safe. Let's play ball. He's safe. He's safe. He's safe.